OMAR is a PlayStation 5 story-driven RPG set in Iran. OMAR follows the story of a middle-aged man named Omar. The objective of this game is to simply provide an experience of what it is like to live in Iran as a middle-aged man. The game is set in Iran and the player controls Omar as he goes about his daily life, working, praying and spending time with his family. OMAR is not a game about violence or combat. Instead, it focuses on the more mundane aspects of life in Iran. OMAR is a game that aims to provide an authentic experience of what it is like to live in Iran. The game is set in a realistic and detailed version of Iran, and the player will have to navigate through the country's complex political and social landscape. OMAR is a game that is meant to be played slowly and deliberately, as the player needs to take time to understand the game's complex mechanics and systems. OMAR is not a game for pussy-ass bitches like you, it is a game for men. Omar has to get a job, support his family, and pray 5 times a day. There are no guns, no violence, and no combat in this game. This is a game about real life, and it is not easy. He fucks his wife according to the rules of Allah, because that is what a good Muslim man does. You pathetic little bitch don't know what it takes to be Omar. Omar needs to take care of his needs and those of his family. If you are not careful, you will end up like one of those dirty American whores. OMAR is a game that is meant to educate and inform, as well as entertain. OMAR is not a game, OMAR is life. OMAR will fuck you up if you don't respect him. OMAR has read the Quran about 5 times. And he knows it from memory, so don't fucking test him. OMAR can even die in this game if you make him too stressed, so be careful. OMAR will have a funeral if he dies. And everyone will know that you killed him. So think before you act. Allah is watching you. Subhanallahu wa ta'ala. Omar has received a vision from Allah. He must go on a journey to the holy city of Mecca to spread the word of Allah. On his journey he will meet new people and see new sights. He will also have to make some tough choices that will determine the course of his life. OMAR is a game that is meant to be enjoyed by everyone. Whether you are a Muslim or not, OMAR is a game that will give you a new perspective on life. You dumb bitch, this is not a game, this is real life. Life in Iran will fuck you up if you're not careful. OMAR has his demons, but he is also a human being. He makes mistakes, but he is also capable of great things. It is up to you to decide what kind of person he will become. After playing OMAR for 2 hours, Joe Biden said, "This is the most authentic and realistic portrayal of Iran I have ever seen in a video game. It is an amazing achievement. It has taught me so much about the country and its people. Inshallah, I will be able to visit Iran one day and see it for myself. May Allah bless you and keep you safe, Omar." IGN gave this game a rating of 9.5 out of 10, praising its authentic portrayal of Iran and its complex social and political landscape. But they did criticize the game's lack of combat, saying that OMAR is kind of like a walking simulator, but with more depth and complexity. There is a sex scene in this game, but it is not graphic or explicit. It is more of a fade to black scene, but it is still very realistic. Allah has blessed you with this game, and it is up to you to make the most of it. Fuck you, IGN, fuck you for not understanding what this game is about. Bitch.